His girlfriend says he knocked on the wrong door and was shot and killed because of it. But the man accused of killing him claims he was acting in self-defense and just trying to protect his wife and 5 children. John Schurig was in court for this Atlanta case that's making national headlines.
He's accused of murder. Darryl Bynes, 32 years old. But Bynes insists he's as much a victim as the 19-year-old man he admits he killed, Omarian Banks.
Mr. Bynes, you are Mr. Bynes, sir? Yes, Your Honor.
At this preliminary hearing, Darryl Bynes' attorney, Michael Antonioli, said when Omarian Banks accidentally came to Bynes' door at a Southwest Atlanta apartment complex around midnight last month, police believe Banks thought it was his girlfriend's apartment. Bynes thought neighborhood gang members might be trying to get in to harm him and his wife and their 5 young children.
This is a high crime area. There's constant violence and theft going on. He assumes everybody's in a gang and everybody is trying to rob or steal something from him.
And Antonioli says when Bynes came outside and confronted Banks, Banks was walking away at first, then turned and started coming back at Bynes and reached for his waistband, and that Bynes thought he saw a gun and he shot Banks twice in the neck. Banks' mother and other family members listened as Bynes' attorney claimed that the reason police did not find a gun with Banks' body is because his girlfriend took it before police arrived. No evidence of that, said prosecutor Pat Dutcher. Banks was walking away and it was Bynes who provoked Banks, killing him.
So this is a tragedy. It didn't need to happen. And the question the court has to answer is, would a reasonable person shoot someone for simply knocking on the wrong door?
Both Bynes' family and Banks' family declined to comment after the hearing. The district attorney is expected to ask the grand jury within the next couple of months to indict Bynes for murder.